Streamlabs is having some conniptions. It's very unusual. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Hey there, folks. My name is Foggy, and this is day 129 of my year of solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid, and which Streamlabs is actively working to keep me from recording. We are in the middle of Welcome to the Moon. We're actually nearing the end of the campaign. There's an introductory campaign that comes with Welcome to the Moon that is essentially designed to teach you the 8 adventures that are here. There's also a much more intricate, elaborate campaign that involves some of the special decks of cards that are off to the side here. You're not going to see any of those, so there's no spoilers for that. This is just simply about the different games that are part of this. I'm just going to take a quick sip of coffee here, because my throat is starting to get a little aggravated. This is called The Escape, and we're going to go ahead and get this underway. All right. Urgent message. Here is Captain Decay, in charge of the evacuation fleet. This is an official announcement. We must prepare our jump into the vortex. It's essential that you follow the instructions of the evacuations to the letter. You will be boarding the starships gradually. If we cannot perform evacuation in the strictest order, move that a little bit over that way, we might not be able to put everybody on board. We're counting on your civicism. Go, go, go. Everybody to your station. The vortex will soon shut down. We're running out of time. Fill these modules up to the roof and fire up the reactors, or make sure each starship is self-sufficient. We do not know what awaits us when we get there. We're going to go self-sufficient, which means we're going to go to 60. Write that down over here. Of course, I'm not losing my self-control. I remain efficient. Believe me, here are our mission orders. We're going to play with 100, 103, and 105. So that's the deck of cards that we're going to... It's already been prepped. I don't want to mess that up again. It's always kind of stupid. 103 and 105. At the end of the game, if at least one of the players has a starship with all the water tanks and all of the plant circles, and then it gives you 2 choices. So we have to get one starship fully decked out. All right. Now on this one, we are attempting to board these ships. We're going to be writing numbers in them, as we always do. There are little airlocks here that you probably can't really see that well, but essentially we'll be using the robot action to complete them. And in addition, there are some spots where you can write numbers in that have robots on them, which means you automatically get an airlock action in addition to whatever else you're doing. You can use the plant action to circle plants on a greenhouse that's on the same ship. So here, for example, in addition, the greenhouses are numbered spaces, so you have to actually number them if you want to get points for those. There are reactors, and if you are writing in a number here, along this line, you can also fill in the reactor. There are a total of 6 spaces combined for the reactor and the plants. Some of them near the top have things already circled. So, for example, when you get to this top one here, there is a pair of... There are 3 plants, 3 reactors, but you only need 1 plant and 1 reactor to finish. If you are the first to write a number in a plant, you get to circle the X2 there. Fucking fly. Pardon my language. And essentially that's that. If you have system errors, you do get a robot action apparently, and planning, as usual, gets you negative points at the end. Astronaut actions get you wild cards for every 2 that you do, for the first 3, and then that's it. The special features that we have here, there is a mission to complete 3 of these greenhouses, circle all 3 plants around them, so that'll be difficult to do. There is get 3 modules completed. I think that's 3 spaceships, like you have to go stem to stern, so to speak. Let's just check that out. Number 3 starships completely, so that's going to be fun. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot to try to get done. And then finally, there's the water one. Circle all water tanks of 3 starships. So, yay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Astra, we're up to Sergei because we've managed to beat Franklin in the previous game. So he's going to be tougher. He's got pretty much all 4s. Except for planning. So it actually means that we're not going to think too much about whether or not we need to keep him from getting something. As far as I'm concerned, every card is the same except for the planning. And essentially, as soon as you draw an Astro Effect card, either A, B, or C, cross a Greenhouse X2 bonus, still available on your sheet. Basically, you lose that possible bonus. And with that, having get started, and for the solo bonus, every X2 that you do, circle, you get a solo bonus as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. 7, 12, 8. So the first thing I think we want to do is we want to start to get this filled in as much as we can. We cannot fill in this yet because we don't have a robot action, and neither 7 or 8 really are going to lend themselves to the robots that are here. I could do 12 here, which will give me yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 12 and plant. And what that's going to do is it's going to give me a robot action immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. So that is underway. And then we're also going to circle a plant here. So that is underway. Because that's what we have to do is focus on the plants, less so the energy. All right, so we're going to get 13, which is good. I mean, 13's... I like 13. 13, we're going to go ahead and do here. And we'll also go ahead and do an energy. Go ahead and get that circled as well. All right. We need to kind of get another robot up, though, so that we don't lose out on that. 10. I think we're going to go 10. And that. So we get that plant circled. We do have to remember that we have to fill in that spot, too. We got a 15. That's not good. Got a 9, too. I think we're going to do 9 robot. And the robot is going to allow us to go up there, which means now we have a spot for both sort of like high numbers and low numbers. I have a feeling this is a fairly restrictive level. 7, 10, and 12. I think, oh, crud, we can't do... That would have been perfect. I think we're going to do 7 water. Can't do 7 water. We could do... I guess we could do 12 water. That's a bit of a stretch. Uh, 6, 8, 12. We're definitely going to want to do the number, the robot. We can't do 8 and the robot, so we'll do 6. And we'll go for this one here. Try to keep this working up. 7, 6, 7. So I think this time we're going to go up here and we're going to do a plant. From the looks of it, I think we have to go here. And I'm going to go ahead and do a plant here, even though I'd rather do a robot. Yeah, I kind of need to get some of those special spots filled in. So that was 7 and a plant. We'll do that. Actually, we'll give the plant and we'll keep the robot. 3, 12, 11. I think we're going to go... We're running out of opportunities to fill this in. We're going to go 3, plant. And, oh, we were supposed to circle this too, because we actually got the number written in. All right, so that's good. That's complete. That's the first of our plants complete. 8, 10, 8. We need to keep moving upwards. And unfortunately, that 8 is really going to hurt us. So I think it's going to have to be 10. I can't write a number there in there yet because we don't have the thing to connect it. I think what I could do is I could do 10 and adjust it. Oh, so in this one, it also says that for planning purposes, you do not have to go... Planning allows you to fill in an accessible space with an X in addition to the number of your combination. So what I could do... This is not a great idea because we're going to lose like 1 point off that, but I kind of want to get some points in here. I kind of feel like we need to work our way up. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do 8 and 8, and we'll make that a 6. Which we can't do because we don't have access to that yet. Never mind. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 8 and 10. I'm going to do the 10 here. I'm going to get a robot. I'm going to connect here. And then on the next connection, I really have to move my way up. I'm really playing it way too close because I don't have anything here that's going to be helpful. Wow, that is bad. I might have to take a system error. I have to take a system error, don't I? I could go here. I really don't want to go here, though, because I don't want to lose the water on this one, because I have to fill up water on 3 different levels, which is going to be a pain in the ass as it is. So I'm going to take a system error. Oh, and I have to click that because I did that, and then that's going to open up that. And I'll give it, it doesn't really matter what I give it. 5, 15, 5. No water. Still no water. And I cannot do that again. I think I'm going to do, as much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to go 15 here. That we're going to connect. Horrible, horrible. Essentially, I've made the decision not to worry about filling in one of these. 11 water is good, though. 11 water will definitely take. One, 2, and 7. I've got a robot. I think that's what I want to do. I'll go ahead and do the 2, because this is going to give me 2 robot actions, actually. I'm going to do 2. I get 1 robot up this way, 1 robot up this way, and suddenly I've got some more options here. Five, 11, 13. 5 water. I'm definitely going that. And that is an entire ship that has been filled in, so yay. 4, 8, 10. Start running into some issues here with... this is going to be next to impossible, isn't it? I put the 7 in the wrong spot for that. I suppose what I could do is 8, 10 and go ahead and do another planning action. Rather not. Let's see. Let's go 10 here. 10, and then we'll circle the plant. It's not a bad idea. 10, B, 6. We will go ahead and cross off one of these pluses. 4, 6, 10. This, I'm not sure how legal it is. I'm definitely not sure it's legal because I can't do it. No, screw it. I'm going to use the robot action to connect this. That's going to give me a 6 that I can put here. Except I can't. It can be a 4. And then I can connect that. What I'm worried about is that to complete this row, I still need 2 more plants and I need 2 more water. That's pretty much got to define everything that's on that second row there. 10, 4, 1. And I've already put myself in a situation where it's going to be really difficult to fill these 2 in. So I'm going to do 1 and the water. Sorry, 1 and the plant. Get that taken care of. 5, 4, 8. Let's see. It's going to sound... No, I don't want to do it that way. I need to do the robot, I think. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 4 here. And then robot this way. So we can try to get that plant filled in. With a number. 11, 6, 13. All right, none of those really helping. So I can go... I can go 6. Robot. I'm going to go 6 that, and then I'll do a robot up this way. So we can try to keep this thing going. We're going to start running the last 2 of the things. So 9 leaf x2. And that fills that in. Got Astra and Astra. So we're going to lose 2 more of these x2s. As far as ones we circled 3, so we should have 3 of these circled. And that'll just activate near the end of the game. That means these other 2 are going to be circled, crossed off. And that's it for x2s. We can't get any more bonuses on any of those. So I'm not going to worry about those. 2, 9, and 9. That is, I think, a pretty easy one to figure out. That's going to be this one. All right. All right. This is going to get shuffled in with this. How are we doing in terms of missions? Let's see. We've got 1 ship completely numbered. We've got 1 ship that is going to be very difficult to completely number. We've got two things that have all the plants circled. I don't know. It's going to be tough. I think if I focus on this area right here, I'll actually be in good shape. I think that's where I need to focus on getting numbers put in, as opposed to this row right here. I want to try to get this last number, but I think what I need to do is I need to get this last number, but not worry about filling in that ship. But to do that, I need an 8 with a water, and that is a specific combination that might be a little difficult to get. I also need to just go ahead and just take away 3 cards. So the first 3 cards that I get that are not planning cards, I will just go ahead and set to the side. 3 less cards for Buttface to have, to play around with. All right, so we're going to go 2... I don't really need the robot. I need the plant, actually. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 9 plant. That is actually all 3, because this one already had 1 circle to begin with. So we have completed A, so we get 10 points for that, and now don't have to worry about that being an obstacle for later. We're going to go ahead and use the first of our solo bonuses to get rid of that 4-point card. 8, 6, 5. So let's see. I think what I want to do is I want to go 5 here. It doesn't really matter to me about the pink. I'm not going to do it. I could do 5 and a pink. Just get this filled in. Just get it filled in as soon as possible. Yeah, we're going to do that. Does that mess me up? I think it does a little bit. I think it does a little bit. I don't think I necessarily want to do that. I think what I want to do is I want to do 8. And I want to get up here. Keep those robots climbing. So C, it gets the first of the C's, unfortunately. Can't cross off anything else. 6, 6, and 10. I'm going to get garbage for energy, by the way, because I haven't focused on that at all. So I can either... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two in combination. I'm just going to go 12, get this completed. I need to get numbers into the plants as soon as possible, but I'd rather have that completed, and that's going to cross off an astronaut. And we'll go ahead and give the robot to the discard, the permanent discard, and get rid of that solo bonus as well. All right, 12, 10, 9. We will do 9 here, because that is... Nope, we will do 10 there, because that's a water. How close are we on the water one? Not that close. We need to fill that in and that in. That'll go away as well, and there we go. We've used all our solo bonuses. We can't discard anything else. It's so sad. 6, 8, and 8. So I think we want to use the robot up here to go ahead and cross off something else. And we'll go ahead and do, I think the 8 will work well with that. And I guess oh, this is not looking good. I think I hadn't realized just how kind of crappy my connections were until just now. So we're going to actually erase that. We're not going to go connect to that quite yet. We're going to connect to this. We're going to connect to this and do an 8. That way it's smack dab in the middle. 7, 9, 8. We need that one and this one. And 8 is what we've been waiting for. So 8, that. We cannot fill in this row anymore. Very sad. 1, 7, 4. Let's see. We need to get that water filled in. We've already got the ships, the plants. I mean, so it's a matter of filling in that water, which I can't quite do yet. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to do a 1 here, so we are going to get points for that, and then we'll do our robot up this way, so that we can have a few more options for putting in numbers. Still trying to get the B done before we get the B card, and I just saw we're going to get a number coming up pretty soon that I don't want to get. I think what I want to do is I want to do 13 and another robot. We'll go here. We'll connect that. And, oh, you know what? No, we're going to connect that because I want to get that plant one filled in at the top. So A is going to come up. We've got A, but fortunately we don't have to worry about anything related to that. There's only one card that can hurt us now. And we're going to do 2 water. That completes the water one. We're going to get 5 points for that. Unfortunately, that's it. And we have 2 more numbers to fill in. Hopefully we'll do that before we get the B. Who knows? What we could do is we can't do that because that 3 is not going to work well with that. So that's unfortunate. We do have that filled in, so we're just going to go 15 up here. And we'll go ahead and circle this. That energy. So let's see, 15 and energy. So it's going to get the 3. Really got to get this last one filled in. 3, 5, and 12. We'll go 5 here. Give it the energy. Dang, dang, dang. Do we go for the X just so they can end the game? I don't think that we do. I think we go energy. I'm just looking around to see where I want to go. I think I want to do this. I want to do 7 and then connect that. And then everything's open to us now. For better or for worse. Which is not going to make much of a difference. We don't have any cards left. 13, 12, and 1, 13, 12. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these two in conjunction. I don't want to do it, but I kind of want to get the extra 5 points for that. So I'm going to do 13 here. That's going to give me another robot, which I don't really care about. Are there any plants I left unnumbered? And there aren't. Good. All of them are numbered. That's awesome. But this does give me an X I can use to fill in anywhere. I will fill in the X there. That will give me the 10 points for mission B, and the game is over. The reason I wanted to do that is because I think I have 3 cards left. I have 3 cards left. All right, we'll come back and score this in just a moment. Hey there, folks. This is Foggy, and I'm just back to do a quick coda on this just to make sure that I got the scoring correct. It's pretty easy. It's going to be 4 points for every card except for the plantings. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's figure out how many points we're going to be dealing with. I'll set the planners aside. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28, and then 3 planners. So that's going to work out to be 112, 121. I think 121 total. This is going to make that 136, and 141 for the final score for Sergei. It is, I mean, there's something refreshing about Sergei just being really easy to calculate. You know that if you go through the entire deck and you do all 35 cards, you're pretty much looking at 140 points just from that, roughly speaking. Fortunately, we were able to use 3 of the cards. We were able to use 3 of these, get rid of 3 of them, so yay. But we're looking at 141 total. So let's figure out how many points we ourselves got. We got 25 for that. We did focus on, we did also manage to complete the mission, so yay. We managed to get, as far as plants go, it is 14 for one, 14 for this one, 7 for this, so we're looking at 35, 39, 41, 45. So 45 points total for all 6 ships. They give you this little chart you can use. This is where we're going to get hurt, is on the energy side, because we really did not care at all about that. And I'm not sure about the water tanks. Like, the water tanks make me feel like we're supposed to actually multiply for each water tank. So you only earn points for fully numbered modules. And you multiply it, and depending on the number of reactors that you have to have circled reactors to do it. Okay, so let's go through this. We have 1 circled reactor, so this is going to be worth 2 points, but it's got a multiplier on it, so that's worth 4 points. Same with this one, so that's 8 points. So we're going to actually do these bit by bit. And this one I think goes down to the bottom here. This is going to be, none of these are worth anything because we didn't get any reactors. Same with this one. This is the only fully numbered reactor up here. So this is also only going to be worth 4 points. So we got 12 on that. We got hurt hard. That's 3, that's 5. We managed to get a total of 82, 77 points. Wow. Holy moly. Ow. So yeah, I guess lesson is don't skimp on the reactors, I guess. Holy moly, that hurts. That's a bummer. That hurts a lot. So we came in second. We'll get 3 points for that. 3 stars. Yay. But let's see. Let's go ahead and go back to 37, which is going to tell... Oh, no, 60 is what we want. We want 60. That hurts so hard. At the end of the game, if at least one of the players has a starship with all the water tanks and all the plants circled, go to chapter 27. We do actually have that. We have that. We actually have that twice. So we get to go to chapter 27. Do you realize we've saved humanity once again? The honors await us on the other side. Save the game on the dashboard, then resume the game from here before you carry on. Read the specific rules of Adventure 8, and then go to chapter 129. And so 129 will be the last game of the chapter, and I need to read some rules. So I will come back to you after that, and we'll take it from there. Folks, thank you so much. Boy, beat our butts. And look at it, the camera's off. Like, seriously, I cannot keep adjusting it like this. I do not know why it's like that. All right, folks, take it easy, everybody. Ciao.